Objective 3.2 describes security management capability of Azure. And our first topic is Microsoft Defender for Cloud. Microsoft Defender for Cloud is a solution that provides security posture management and threat protection for Azure and hybrid environment. Key points are that Defender for Cloud provides cloud security posture management plus cloud workload protection, that is CWP. It continuously assesses security posture, detects and responds to threats. It gives secure score and recommendation and supports Azure hybrid and multi-cloud environments. So what is Cloud Security Posture Management, that is CSPM? So CSPM focuses on identifying and fixing misconfiguration to improve cloud security posture. The key points are that it continuously monitors cloud configuration, it detects security misconfiguration inside cloud and provides recommendation for improvement and correction of these misconfiguration. It improves the secure core of the application inside cloud and prevents potential vulnerabilities due to misconfiguration. What is then Cloud Workload Protection, that is CWP? So Cloud Workload Protection provides advanced threat protection for workloads like VMs, databases and containers. Key points to consider are that it protects workloads, that is virtual machines, applications and databases, and detects active threats and attacks. It provides real-time security alerts and works alongside Cloud Security Posture Management, that is CSPM, and it is part of the Microsoft Defender for Cloud. So what's the difference between CSPM and CWP, that is Cloud Workload Protection and Cloud Security Posture Management? So CSPM basically focuses on configuration and posture, while CWP focuses on threat detection and protection. So CSPM is basically used to prevent the misconfiguration inside cloud, while CWP detects and responds to attacks. So both of these, CWP and CSPM, are integrated in Defender for Cloud. So let's go through a quick quiz. So which feature provides real-time threat protection for workloads like VMs and databases? Option A, CSPM. Option B, NSG. Option C, Cloud Workload Protection. And option D, Conditional Access. And the correct option is option C, Cloud Workload Protection. So Cloud Workload Protection basically detects and responds to active attacks, and it protects workloads like VMs and databases. Objective 3.3 describe the capabilities of Microsoft Sentinel. So what is the Sentinel? But before we explain the Microsoft Sentinel, let's explore the concepts of SIEM and SOAR. So SIEM, Security Information and Event Management, collects and analyzes security data and logs, while SOAR, that is Security Orchestration, Automation and Response, automates response actions. So SIEM basically collects logs and events from multiple sources, and it performs analysis and threat detection. So it only detects threat, that is, you can say that it is a passive security platform, while SOAR basically is an active platform that automates incident response. That means it responds to threats and attacks. It uses playbooks, that is automated workflows, and improves security operations efficiency. So what is Microsoft Sentinel then, whether it is a SIEM or a SOAR solution or both? So Microsoft Sentinel is a cloud native SIEM and SOAR solution for security monitoring and response. So it provides centralized security monitoring. It collects data from Azure, on-prem and multi-cloud, and it uses AI and analytics for threat detection, and it integrates SIEM plus SOAR capabilities and enables automated response with playbooks. Threat detection and mitigation through Sentinel. So Microsoft Sentinel detects and responds to threats using analytics, alerts, and automation. So it uses analytics rules to detect threats and generates alerts and incidents. It provides investigation tools in the form of dashboards and queries, and it uses playbooks for automated response, which is the SOAR functionality of Sentinel, and it is integrated, or it integrates with Microsoft Defender services. So a summary of SIEM, SOAR and Sentinel. So SIEM basically collects and analyzes logs, and it detects attacks through these logs. SOAR on the other hand automate response action, and Sentinel basically combines the functionalities of both SIEM and SOAR and provides a centralized security operations, or you can say centralized security operations center or SOC. Objective 3.4 describe threat protection with Microsoft Defender XDR, that is extended detection and response. So Microsoft Defender XDR, that is extended detection and response, provides integrated threat detection and response across multiple domains. Key points are that it covers endpoints, identity, email and application. It provides correlated alerts, that is incidents. It enables cross-domain visibility, and it uses AI-driven analytics, and it is centralized in Microsoft Defender portal. Microsoft Defender for Office 365. So Microsoft Defender for Office 365 provides threat protection for email and collaboration tools like Exchange Online and Teams. So it protects against phishing, malware and spam. It uses safe links and safe attachments. It secures email and collaboration apps and detects email-based attacks. It is part of Microsoft 365 security. Microsoft Defender for endpoint. So it provides endpoint detection and response, that is EDR, for devices like laptops and servers. So it protects devices based on Linux, Windows and Mac OS, and it detects advanced threats and attacks. It provides endpoint detection and response, that is EDR capabilities, and it supports automated investigation and response and improves endpoint security posture. Microsoft Defender for cloud applications. It is a cloud access security broker, that is CASB, that provides visibility and control over cloud applications. Key points is that it discovers shadow IT. So what is shadow IT? Shadow IT is some IT applications or IT solutions that are used inside the company by employees without any approval. So it monitors cloud application usage, it protects data in cloud apps, it enforces access and session policies, and it integrates with Microsoft Entra ID. The Microsoft Defender for Identity. So this Defender for Identity provides identity-based threat detection for on-prem Active Directory. So it monitors Active Directory activity and signals. It detects identity attacks, for example, pass the hash attack. It identifies compromised accounts. It uses behavioral analytics, and it integrates with Microsoft with Defender XDR. Microsoft Defender vulnerability management, so it identifies, assesses, and remediates vulnerabilities in systems and software. It scans for security vulnerabilities. It provides a risk-based prioritization. It recommends remediation action, and it is integrated with Defender for endpoint and improves security posture. Microsoft Defender Threat Intelligence, so it provides threat intelligence data to identify and analyze cyber threats and attacker infrastructure. It tracks malicious IP addresses, domains, and actors. It provides context for investigation. It supports proactive threat hunting, and it enhances incident response, and it is integrated with Defender ecosystem. Microsoft Defender Portal, so it is a centralized portal to manage and monitor security across Microsoft Defender services. Key points here are that it is a unified security dashboard. We can view alerts, incident, and investigation in this portal. It manages policies and configuration and provides cross-domain visibility, and it is also the entry point for Defender XDR. A quick quiz. Which Microsoft Defender solution protects against phishing and malicious email attachments? Option A, Defender for endpoints. Option B, Defender for Office 365. Option C, Defender for identity. And option D, Defender for cloud applications. And the correct option is option B, Defender for Office 365. So Defender for Office 365 protects email and collaboration applications.